Okay, call the meeting order.
Minutes,
What's that?
minutes? Has everybody seen?
Oh, has everybody seen the minute?
We have, I have.
No remarks?
I make a motion to accept the minutes as written.
I'll second it.
Okay, so guess?
Emily,
Okay, Emily?
you can come right on over.
Just copies of this, everyone, so it's a memo that we sent out and
They did all have a chance
August,
to look
okay,
at it for the
yes.
most part, unless
That came in
Todd
my
did.
mail. That came in my mail.
Yes.
Yesterday or today.
yes.
But I didn't read it.
It's okay,
That's
she was
totally
gonna
fine.
explain it
I'm
to
gonna
you.
explain it, so,
Oh, yeah, I did look at it today.
yes, yep.
That's the
So,
thing with the maps of the town and all that.
yep,
Yep.
yep,
See, I did look at it.
I looked at it too.
yes.
I'm sorry. I did read it, but I wanna
Yep.
just refresh here with you.
Definitely, yeah. So I'm Emlyn with the Northwest Regional Planning Commission, so we serve Franklin and Grand Isle counties. And so last year, the legislature passed Act 181, and as part of that, we now have to update our regional plans to do a new future land use map. And that future land use map will set the boundaries for the state designation program going forward. So previously you could apply to be like a designated village. Now that will be set by the regional future land use. And then the other piece of it was that they created this opportunity for municipalities to opt into exemptions from Act 250 in the areas planned for growth. So in Berkshire, that's the village center and village area. So the tier 1B opt-in is for up to 50 units of housing. So it still goes through local zoning approval, but it doesn't have to go through Act 250. And it still has to go through state wastewater, wetlands, whatever, but
So it kind of coincides with the new, bylaws that we just
Yeah,
did for zoning, so
right,
yeah.
right.
yep. So our draft future land use map now, in addition to being what we use to review Act 250 developments, has those new
Sign it.
regulatory impacts, but it doesn't replace or change your local zoning at all. In the pages back here, you can see the maps for Berkshire. So we've mapped 3 villages in Berkshire. West Berkshire and East Berkshire are both expansions of the existing village center designations.
Yep.
So you can see like the sort of hatched black area there is the old designation, and then the dark sort of reddish maroon color is the new village center, and then the pink is the new village area. And I think we did change
Okay.
these. Yep.
So the pinkish color
Yep.
is what?
Is the village area. So basically that's intended to be the sort of residential areas, mapping sort of the main residential areas of the village. Or areas that could be residential.
So, is this the Pearly Road? Woodard Neighborhood Road?
I think so, yes.
You're looking at the map?
Yep, yeah.
Yes.
This
Yep, yes.
right here?
Yeah,
That's Pearly Road, this Woodard Neighborhood?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember East Berkshire geography.
Well, you got Route 105 here, Todd.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, but I was
Right.
just checking
So
because.
here's the bridge.
So this.
Yeah, that's the bridge.
this-
That's the bridge.
What's this blue supposed to be?
That is the rural agriculture and forestry.
The blue.
Is that sort of bluish, tealish blue, and the green
Yep.
you're seeing there
Isn't
is
that water?
no.
Oh,
No, I'm trying to
He's
figure
talking
out.
about this color.
Oh,
Yes,
that
yeah.
blue.
I'm trying
Yes.
to figure out what. Like, what's gonna happen with the blue?
So that area so if you look at the full town map, it's helpful, might be helpful to see for context. The new state statute requires us to map 3 different rural areas. Rural conservation, which is mainly like wetlands, river corridors, floodplains, conserved lands that aren't farmlands, but like conserved forest lands.
So that's rural conservation.
So, well, no,
The dark
what I'm
green.
trying to find out is
Yeah.
this color right here.
Yep.
I believe that belongs to me,
Yep, yes.
and I believe
Yes.
there's 2 lots already
there's already 2 lots been subdivided and approved for that.
Yep, yeah, so this doesn't replace at all the local zoning, so it has no impact on local zoning. All of the areas that are mapped as rural, so whether that be rural conservation, rural agriculture and forestry, which is like the vast majority
They're
of Berkshire.
still considered village.
They're just considered rural. Within our regional plan, the only time that we would look at those areas is if it was an Act 250 eligible, Act 250 project, and we were looking at it for conformance with the regional plan for Act 250. But it's not like because your land is in a rural area, you can't develop. That's not.
Okay,
So
so that's
what
not
they're
gonna affect
asking
what's
is-
already.
So
No.
our village designation doesn't change
Your
for
village,
zoning.
your extended village district for zoning does not change. This
Okay,
does not change
that's
your
what-
zoning.
okay.
What this does change is specific to the areas that
For Act 250.
Yeah, Act 250, you can opt in to changes there, and the state's village designation program, so that's that program that provides like tax credit benefits, and sometimes when you write a grant application, they ask, is it in the designated village center? That will be replaced with these areas.
Okay, that makes sense, yep.
Okay, that's guys, because that was one of the questions I had, because there's a lot in the front and then there's a lot in the back. One can have a conventional septic, the other one has to have a mound.
Yep.
But they're one in front of the other, they're not.
Oh,
side
yeah.
of the road. It's because they made them,
Yeah, you guys were in there before.
yeah. I mean, they've all been approved and everything. so
Right.
they-
Right.
No, this will have no impact on the local zoning, and in the rural areas of town, really, there's no change from how we currently look at those areas within our regional plan, which is, we only look at them in relation to Act 250 or Section 248, which is renewable energy or energy projects, and 248A, which is cell towers and telecommunications projects. That historically has been what our regional plan regulates, and that doesn't change with this map. So like most of our land before was rural or agricultural, and most of the land is still rural or agricultural, and there won't be any change in how it's regulated from a regional perspective. What is really changing is really related to these areas that are mapped for the village center and the village area. That is where there is the opportunity to get those exemptions from Act 250. And for both the West Berkshire and East Berkshire, you can see this red line here. That red line represents the current interim Act 250 exemptions. So the legislature set up interim exemptions through 2027 within a quarter mile of the current village center. That's not in the floodplain or river corridor. It's like not the areas in green here. Are currently eligible for those exemptions, and basically opting into the permanent makes those exemptions permanent in the areas that are actually mapped as village center and village area. And in the case of Berkshire, we've added Berkshire Center, which the Planning Commission had previously wanted to add as a village, and it's locally zoned as a village. It just hadn't gone through the program yet. So we did meet with the Planning Commission twice. Did some changes just recently. So this version that I brought tonight is actually different than the version I sent you on
Because you
August
only
22nd.
met last week, so.
Because we met last week.
Yeah.
So we added a couple more parcels at the end of Berkshire Center here that they noted were like previous businesses. And we added this back section of parcel in East Berkshire because they noted that area of land was elevated from the river and like flat and developable.
Which one?
This area back here, basically.
Oh, that's Hannes's meadows and stuff.
Yeah.
So Emily, just a quick note, I don't know if you really know anything about the East Berkshire Fire District. But the rumor always was that you could not add more housing or more businesses because they didn't have the water stability. So how does that
No.
come into play?
Well, that would fall under the current conditions. But if but if the fire district ends up somehow opting in getting water from another municipality, then that would open up the doors.
So then we're still, because I'm just saying.
We would
it-
still be good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
and-
good idea
but,
to have that
yeah,
because it's
yeah,
more of a
yeah,
base for
But
them.
if, to have more houses, but
Yeah.
it's like,
But
But
you gotta have water.
But if they haven't ran out of water in these conditions, I think they're actually doing pretty well.
I don't think they've drawn any water in it, I
No.
I haven't
know,
heard
Well,
of it.
but I haven't been home.
nothing with the current status of users.
Right,
But you go adding on to any.
right.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're right, you're right.
Yeah, and then we know that infrastructure is a limitation for a lot of these areas, whether that be water, or whether that be like the ability to have sewer, like not sewer, septic. But really this is just removing that one barrier of the Act 250 permitting, and there's still a lot of other barriers to housing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it's still worth, even if you know there are those other barriers, it's still worth knocking down the easy one if you're interested in, you know, supporting housing growth. We really recommend this because really it's just putting more control into the hands of the municipality. It's removing a duplicative layer of permitting where you already have all your other state permits, like if you need a wastewater permit, a wetlands permit. They
And
have
there
to-
is a deadline on this.
Yes, yeah. So ideally, we're looking to get as many as we can for October for our initial submission. So part of this new process is that we have to submit our plan, and all of the areas that want to opt in to this new state land use review board to review our plan. I'm trying to get as many of them in for our initial 60-day submission in October. So that's our ideal goal. We can get them in after that, like by January, but
You'd like to, yeah.
yeah, if you're ready to make a decision, it's helpful to us to do it sooner rather than later.
Andy's already on board.
I'm on.
Okay. But he
Yeah.
can't, he's the,
You on?
I'm on.
I'm on.
I'm on.
okay. So Andy, would you ask them for a motion?
Can I have a motion to accept,
Yes.
I make a motion, we accept.
I'll second.
Make you a pro, Andy.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I already have a signed copy. so
yes,
we're
at
good.
the very back here is the resolution. I just want you to be aware, like the
Yep.
whereases here that are basically the minimum requirements for opting into
And I
the.
looked through and we're good.
Yes, yeah, the town
Yep,
meets
we're
all of them. Zoning administrator, you have a budget for planning.
Yep.
You have municipal staff and volunteers. Basically, you are doing your development review as you're supposed to.
Yep.
So if you're able to fill that out and sign it and get a copy back to me,
Yeah.
that's great.
Yeah, because we have the LCT, we have you guys,
Yes,
we do
absolutely.
have a town attorney.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
everything falls
Yeah.
under the same.
Yep.
Yep. Okay,
Excellent.
You only got three.
yes.
Okay.
Any other questions?
No, I think this was an easy
Good
one,
luck with
wasn't
your
it?
further endeavor. Yeah.
Glad it was an easy one.
Yeah, yes.
Thank you, Emily.
Thank you,
It was nice
Emily.
meeting you
Yeah,
finally,
you're
you
the
know?
new person. I sent
I
a
was
million
happy as soon as
emails.
you
I
Yeah.
know.
changed my plan.
yeah,
I was all in as soon as she said it weren't gonna change my
Yeah.
plan.
All right, so,
Right, we'll do that.
let me give him an agenda
So I
so he
can,
can keep going.
yeah.
So
There we
Danny's
go.
not here, we can move on
Skip right by there.
to- Oh, Andy, they did approve that. Can you sign that for me, please? If not, I could have called you, cause you know, you could have ran up tomorrow.
just so sign it when I
Yeah,
was supposed
that's
to.
fine, thank you.
Yeah,
All right, and
so, where am I here?
Six, I
Still
think.
got that one.
I think the rest of them we
I got
skipped.
part of that sheet she just gave me. Do you need that part? That one's
that's
underneath
okay,
there.
yep.
So no highway
No,
update?
Oh, I got one for the highway.
okay, go
I
ahead.
was trying to send it to somebody,
I told you.
and I,
Never mind.
did I send it to you, Emily, or
What?
Jason? Well, I know how tough things are out there with our dirt roads. And I learned along the way that we used to have a road rake.
I always sold that.
They
We
did.
got rid of it because it wore out.
Richford uses one and it does a lot to
Montgomery
knock the
uses
rocks
one.
off there, yeah.
Montgomery uses one. I saw one on Facebook for $1,300, 12-footer.
And it goes behind,
Tractor, Pinto,
Okay,
whatever.
okay.
You can make it for whatever you want to make it. So for $1,300, it looked it was in pretty decent shape, but from what I looked at in the picture. I make a recommendation that we look at it.
Okay, and you're saying just to get the rocks off, that.
Yes,
Yeah, I know, 'cause we've had a
yes.
few complaints.
But, and not only that, Emily, the sod. It takes the sod too.
Is it too wide though, 12 foot?
It's got the extended wing. You can either fold it out or not fold it
Oh,
in.
okay, yeah.
It's just like Montgomery's. I saw it, I said, boy, there's an image right there, the same
I've
thing.
never seen them, running there.
Yeah,
So somebody's gotta enforce using it, but that's okay.
that's okay. We'll move it forward.
Yeah, we're just saying, we'll look into it, yeah.
Yeah. So everybody okay
Looking
if
at
if
one?
we take a look at
You
it?
can look at it if you want to. I don't.
I mean, if it's in decent shape for $1,300, do you think we should get it? Do you think I should say, hey, we're interested?
Okay, yes, cause we do have,
I think
we
we
do
got,
have minor equipment funds.
yes, yes.
But I don't know, cause like I said,
I don't know.
You okay with it, Andy?
Sure.
Okay, very good.
well, then you can actually pull the sides of the roads out a little bit more, and then when you're done.
Well, you get the sod out and the
Yeah.
stones and everything. It's,
So the water runs off the sides of the road.
yeah. Yeah. All right. Good.
So,
So I actually, before you move on, this is my thing, sorry.
yeah, go ahead.
I knew I put clerk updates at the end, but the Martel ship settlement, you guys all had a look at that.
yeah.
We just need a motion to approve that so that I can send that to him tomorrow and we're done with the whole thing.
Well, everybody saw my notes, right? I mean,
Yeah.
I was just being,
Yeah.
it's gonna take a little more upkeep, a little more traffic.
Yeah.
Just so we're all abreast of what the changes require on our part.
Right, and we all knew that.
But we all support
In the
it.
beginning.
Yes.
So, yeah, we just need an approval so I can send that off to them, guys. The only thing I had was that part of that, well, a lot of it's confidential, so I'll bring that
Okay.
up later. Yeah, I
Okay.
forgot about that.
Need
I make a motion.
to
Well, we can
accept
go
it?
to. We can go to.
Yeah, after,
As-
yeah.
A motion
yeah,
to
'cause I
accept.
forgot that's confidential. Okay,
Motion to accept?
Aye.
okay, so now
I
you,
guess,
You're
yeah.
supposed to do that.
Yeah.
He did that, he waited for you to say the second.
All in favor?
now you can go on to the next one.
Okay, and what about this East End engineering
Okay,
contract?
so I understood that you had some questions.
In the last meeting I brought up.
Yes, and I.
Are we okay? Are we okay with that, accepting that as it, for this?
So these were some of the things, I'm just saying, this was his first email that I should have sent to you guys, but, because of the fact that there is, that season, you gotta take some stuff out. You don't know if there's historical things. So this is the reason he put the extra stuff out there, because if the state comes along and says,
We need it.
oh, we need this, well, he's saying
But
that's extra.
Going back to that, relating to this.
Yeah.
Have we got the funds to cover the extra? That at 150, because here's the extra.
So I will let you know, at this point, we have absolutely no idea what this is gonna cost, except for the fact that it's over $300,000. Until we have an engineer that can come out here. to
Understood.
Take a look,
This only pertains to the engineering.
right.
Do we have a bucket to where we have the extra money beyond the grant?
So this is where we have the, so we have a reserve, what we call a highway reserve that the state gave us like 7-8 years ago, we've never used.
Okay.
So I was thinking like a lot of this might have to come out of that.
Okay.
It's like $30,000.
Okay,
So, because I'm hoping, my hope is I'm trying for the Better Back Roads grant right now,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm still like trying to figure out how to play that with the structures grant, which is fine. We've
Mm-hmm. Okay.
got until October 31st.
Yeah.
So I was thinking a lot of this extra cost might come out of that, but we're still gonna have to, we're gonna have to budget like 50 grand this year, 50 grand next year,
Okay, I wasn't
200 grand
here.
here.
This must be took place
60
last meeting.
No, this is
Which
for that
is-
Shawcat culvert.
Oh, God.
yeah, yeah. So no, I'm good as long as we have that little extra
Okay.
covered, because it's an unknown on how much. I agree.
No, you're
As
absolutely
long as we have a
right.
little pool, we say, hey, we can pull
So
from.
that's where I was like, I'm looking at that and I'm like, we haven't
Yeah.
used that in 6, 8, I can't even remember, 8 years. I'm like, why don't we just use that as a
Agreed.
backup for
Agreed.
that kind of
Yeah.
stuff?
Agreed.
Yeah, because it's not, we never put it in a CD or anything, it's
Okay.
just sat there. I know, we should have, but it was kind of one of those things where every year you're like, well, do you need it?
Will you-
I know.
Do you need it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and it should have been.
Yeah.
It really should have.
But we didn't know, so
We
okay.
didn't.
All
So,
right.
yeah.
So are we all set then to have him move this forward at this point?
I do think so.
Okay, need a motion to accept the.
East Engineering
Yeah,
contract,
engineering contract.
Now, this contract is for what exactly?
The
The
shot.
whole-
The Shawcat
To
structure.
study it though?
The
No,
general.
no, no.
No,
That's been done.
the engineering.
Okay,
So he's gonna come in and he's going to set up what we need. He's gonna set up a bid package. We have to send that out because
yeah.
we've now got a grant for it, so you have to send it out. He's gonna do that bid package.
Yeah.
He's gonna do all that stuff. He's gonna give us some of the recommendations in
Yes.
here that we need to take care of
Yes.
beforehand, but
Yeah.
anyway, yes,
Permitting and everything else.
yes.
Yeah,
and we know what we've gotten for a grant, the amount?
We have a $200,000 grant for a structures grant. I'm working on a $60,000 grant from Better Back Roads grant. This grant, this culvert change could come in anywhere between $300,000 and $400,000. There's no fine line because of everything
don't-
that.
but I
can
think the
go.
Todd's question is, the 15,000, we have we have a little grant
Yeah.
for that.
Yes, we do.
We do. And that's what's listed here too, Todd,
But, and he,
right here. But there's a little extra that's gonna come into play,
If there's an extra.
because there's a couple items that are unknown.
Yeah.
I
I realistically cannot answer your
I
question.
second.
I can't because.
my question was, have they come in, has he come looked at this
Oh, yeah.
yet? Okay, but he doesn't even know what it's gonna cost?
No,
He can't,
no,
he's,
not yet.
they have to set it out to bid. He did our
Yeah.
Lost Nation culvert down there.
Yep.
And,
Okay,
but
I'm in, I guess.
Yep.
this is not coming through till 2027. We don't even know what things are gonna cost then.
Right.
I do know that the culvert to go in this is over $200,000. Just for the culvert. That I can tell you.
That washes up between now and then, could we just put a culvert in as an emergency and then have it done?
It's still gonna cost you $200,000 for the culvert
No,
to
but
put
it'd
in
be a
there,
lot
cause you
less.
have
If it's
to-
an emergency,
you
things may
have to
change.
still put.
That's the question.
Yeah, I know.
Andy, ask the question.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Come on, Andy, ask the
Todd.
question.
Todd, there was 2 barrels put in there. Do you wanna put 2 more back in?
No, I'm good. Okay,
I know,
Okay.
it's really, really
Alright.
sad.
The security and fire monitoring on the new garage.
Okay, so you guys had talked about the blank stuff and I just didn't know if we'd gotten any further. Philo is supposed to be coming, I think, the end of this week or next week to do their part that
Their
we had
part.
agreed on.
And what the areas the one area we were gonna look into was the cameras, right?
Yeah, you said that.
And we
blank-
haven't, I don't think anybody's made any headway on that
No,
yet.
okay,
no,
it's
I
okay.
haven't looked.
Yeah, I
So-
haven't either.
but that's cheap, that's the thought.
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
just-
yeah.
That's not the problem, it's the
No,
fire.
well, it's the.
I know, so, and that was the other thing is, are we gonna think about a fire system or should we look at different ways to do a fire system outside of, but I know with the state requirements, I'm really not sure how you get away with,
Yeah, at this point, I don't know how to answer that question.
no, cause anybody that comes in here has to go by the state and when you start following them rules, you're $20,000.
Have we had our final inspection yet? the
Yes,
state of
everything's
Vermont?
done, yeah.
Do we have a report? Do we have a letter of occupancy?
Yes,
Oh, we do?
oh yeah,
What did they say how was it set up now?
they didn't
about-
say anything about it.
Oh,
So that's why I was like, it's not like.
because I
we
was told
need
he
it.
weren't a final inspection. And we have a letter of occupancy on the building and okay to occupy, but on the project itself,
Oh, no, I don't have that.
they were just waiting to take down the old building,
Oh, okay.
and that was gonna be it. So,
Maybe we just wait for that.
or just, and I could ask them,
Yeah,
hey,
no.
the building is down. How
no.
about coming up, taking a look, and maybe we ask them that question,
Yeah. No, that's a good idea. Go ahead. Yeah.
all right?
Yeah,
So if you wanna put Mark down there for.
I just did.
Oh, okay.
Just did.
Remind me.
Yeah. So the
Okay.
only other thing that I have is, so people have been asking if, which I should ask Danny earlier, but sand buckets for this winter. If somebody comes in with a bucket or two, are they allowed to get sand out of the garage? And I know we have, usually put some off to the corner inside the sand shed, but just off to this corner for public use.
If they're town people,
If they're
Town residences.
yeah.
But in how many buckets are they allowed to get?
I don't
Like,
care.
I don't care.
I
So
know.
it's just buckets. Like
Yeah,
if they're
it's-
okay. Nope, that's fine. I just
Yeah.
want to be able to answer that because
I mean, they
I
ain't gonna
ask
come
it
up and
every
get
year and I can never
Some-
remember the
Well,
answer.
yeah.
if they come get a bucket a week,
And some driveways are longer and shorter than others. If it's an ice storm.
Yeah. Okay.
I
No.
mean, we've always let them get it, so I
Yeah,
don't see it
yeah,
changing.
yeah, I agree to that.
Yeah. So no, that's it. That's all I have. Oh.
That where we're going now?
Well,
We're all
you
done?
could or
You got
which-
anything else?
I don't have anything else.
no. You can yeah you can do
Do you
that.
wanna discuss what
What?
you said isn't public knowledge? We gotta do that.
Yeah, but you have to. Yeah, you can go into executive
Yeah,
session.
so we
for
might
that.
as well,
Yes,
cause
please.
we're all done.
Okay. So Todd said
Motion
executive.
to close the meeting? Motion
Okay.
accepted?
Okay,
Second.
all in favor? Aye.
Fever
Aye.
Okay.
Job well done.